Bart here. I'm coming to you here out of Kangaroo City, my hometown, and I just wanted to make a comment on a comment. The world stinks. The world stinks. But I'm in it. I have to deal with it. I have to deal with it. Now, my friend, there she is. She said, light my fire. I can light her fire. Just push one button, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I had a nice comment. I love it when old people watch my show. I hate it because they're subscribers and they die. So the subscriber goes down. Anyway, I had a gentleman, and I have to say, I'm sure he's a gentleman. When he found out that my cell phone can find my car, wherever I am, I go, car, where are you? And, oh, come over here. Okay, I'm coming. He made a comment, and only those of us that are old knows what the hell he's talking about. Back in the old days, gas stations used to compete for our business, and they were gas wars. No, not OPEC. A gas station across the street would lower his price a penny, then the other one would lower his 2 cents, and we just sit there until they were done, and then we get cheap gas. Now, this guy said, you don't need a phone to find where your car is parked. Let me tell you something. When you start falling asleep at red lights, you can't remember where you are, and you can't find your car. There's some thoughts there about maybe giving up driving. Just common sense, but anyway. This gentleman writes to me, back in the days when there were gas wars, there were all kinds of techniques to bring you in to buy gas. They give you free glasses of, drinking glasses. They would give you free, what they used to call, what were they called? I want to say blue chip stamps, but they weren't, well, maybe they were blue chip stamps. There were these stamp books that they gave you, and when you bought gas, they would give you stamps, and you would fill the book up, and if you had 10 or 12 books of stamps, you'd go in and buy, a stereo or a yacht. Well, maybe a couple of pencils. I don't remember the value, the blue chip stamp books. But anyway, they did away with those. Well, it was Union 76 gas. And I can't think of the restaurant. Was it? You'll remember, because some of you are old. Well, they gave you these balls. Now, anytime I could get more balls, I wanted balls, okay? And they were styrofoam. Oh, Jack in the Box. That's what it was, Jack in the Box. They would give you this styrofoam ball, and then you could stick it on your car antenna, and it would stay, it would flop a little bit, but it showed you were a Jack in the Box customer or you were a Union 76 gas person. So this older guy writes to me and said, a man gave him an idea of finding his car in the parking lot. He'd go down and get an orange ball from an arts and crafts, stick it on the antenna, and then when you're going through the parking lot looking, you see your car. There's some problems now with this philosophy. This old boy that wrote to me, I'm sure hasn't been driving for years. First of all, cars don't have antennas anymore. All the antennas are inside the windshield. What are you going to stick it on? I don't know. A doorknob, and then you can't see it anyway. So number one with the problem is that there's no more antennas on cars that can accept balls. Now, here's the other problem. I guess I'm still a little bit young at heart, and that is, if I was a teenager and I saw an old boy get out of his car and put a ball on his antenna, I'd wait for him to go in the store. I'd steal that damn ball, take it way across the parking lot, and stick it on some young girl's car So when he comes out, he can't find. So oh, there it is. And then the young girl, he's a pervert. Get him away from me. No, you got my balls up on here. I don't have your balls. 911, 911. God, I'd love to just, screw with him. Now, here's the other problem. Supposing that the man was right, and there were still antennas, and there were still balls. Now, what if the damn wind blows, and the balls fall off, and you got all these orange balls going around in the parking lot? How do you know which balls are yours? You don't. So, anyway, if I was a teenager still, I'd take the balls off and put them on some young girl's car, and then he would be running after her, going out of the parking lot, and she'd be going, 911, there's a pervert following me. So, balls don't do it anymore. It was a great suggestion. It used to work when they had blue chip stamps, and life was different. Life was very, very different. So anyway, I would get blue balls. I don't want an orange ball. I want blue balls, and I don't know where to put them anymore. So anyway, I'm going to stay with the cell phone. She will tell me where my car is, and I don't have to look embarrassed with a huge balloon ball up on an antenna that doesn't exist. So anyway, thanks for the suggestion. I'm sure you were thinking of me, and I just want you to have health in the navel, marrow in the bones, strength in the loins and sinews, power and priesthood be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. Pay me, lay me, and ail me. Don't cut my throat, don't cut my heart out, and don't cut my guts out. So I'm sure he was a Mormon from long ago. He's kind of like one that came over pushing a hand cart, but I appreciate his comments. I really do. And I think the world of him. But I think I'm going to stay with the cell phone right now, finding my car. It's not that embarrassing. This Bart is gone.